For this Kitbash video review, we're going to take a look at the deluxe set of Star Wars Black Series Boba Fett, which you could find at Ross right now for $5.99. So last December 9, 2023, I was able to snag 2 copies of this action figure, and here now is the Kitbash version of Boba Fett. So this is a version of Boba Fett that I was not able to show in my shorts video, but I am able to show you guys in my long video. Okay, so let's first do a 360 view of this action figure with that soft material goods cape or cloth cape. So nothing really fancy, something made out of an old t-shirt that you just use your whatever scissors that you have on board, make a diamond shaped material, place the figure in the center so you could most approximate have the material that would really size up to the figure, and bandana purposes like a poncho. So just make a small hole in the middle and wear it on the action figure. Make a straight cut with the scissors in the center, and with the flaps that you have up front, make a knot like this. There you go, very simple cape, and you don't need to have a very fancy cut. The cut is or has to be rough or jagged, so it would really look authentic, because the more straight lines you have on a cape like this, the more it looks like it came from the factory. But with soft goods material, you could even roughen out the cut, make holes on the soft goods material for a very authentic look. Okay, so very simple materials that you could use, and nothing really fancy with the other rifle that this action figure could handle. So that is from the Walmart version of Baroness, the retro carded one. Okay, so weapon number 1 for Boba Fett. That bandolier is from G.I. Joe Classified Series Duke, the Tiger Force version. So I still have a couple of the Tiger Force versions, so I took the figure apart for kitbashes. So I would use the body, the legs, the arms for future kitbashes. Okay, so there's Boba Fett. Just take out that bandolier, nothing really fancy. Take out that soft goods cape or material, and as you could see, it's just a simple knot. Okay, so changes. The thing that we're really interested with this action figure. Now this is the original thigh and legs of the action figure, which everybody hates, including yours truly, because somehow it really throws off the balance of the action figure, the design. Whenever you situate the legs in a certain way, it just doesn't look good. Okay, so very simple fix. If you have G.I. Joe Classified Series Python Patrol Cobra Officer, which I have taken a lot of this when it went into clearance, so I could use parts from this action figure. So that leg, am I using the right one? Yeah, that comes from this action figure. So I used a caliper to measure the ball joint of Boba Fett and the Cobra Officer, and they were the same. So it's a really nice snug fit, and we could just make use of the Boba Fett boots. Take off that boot, wire out this section, take out that boot, and stick it to the leg of the Cobra Officer. Now with regards to the shooters that Boba Fett has on his knee area, so I tried following what this had on here on this section, but somehow because of how the Cobra officer knee pads are designed, this just won't really fit nicely on top of the knee pads. Remodeling the knee pad is not an option. I don't want to take off material because actually the knee pad really looks great. So I tried and find ways. First I thought of attaching it over here on this section, but I instead attach it to the boot of Boba Fett. So actually it still works as leg shooters if you wish. So it still has that function. It just rides on the shin instead of the knee, but I really don't care because this is how I want my action figure to be designed. And plus, if I'm going to articulate this action figure, especially positioning the action figure, so when I would take hold of the knee part and this was attached to this section, then it's going to detach. It won't hold very well. But if it's on the boot area, on the shin, it really stays well or stays there good. Okay, so additional material that is from G.I. Joe Classified series. Which figure is this? It's Tunnel Rat. So that is the thigh accessory of Tunnel Rat. And the belt pouch or the pistol pouch, actually I also remodeled that because of course this pistol pouch or pistol holster is attached to this section of the belt and has a thigh loop, which somehow when you move the leg backwards, forwards, or in dynamic poses, it just won't really look good. It's going to raise this section and it's going to impede articulation points. So what I did, I made use of a Action Force Valoverse thigh mount. Just took off the pistol holster and mounted the holster of Boba Fett to that Action Force accessory. And I'm no longer using the original blasters of Boba Fett. So instead, I want to have something different for my action figure. So that is the pistol of G.I. Joe Classified series General Hawk. So plastic is made of nice material, so it really does not bend or flex much. Fits well inside that holster and it looks good compared to the original accessories that this action figure has. Somehow these are just way too small. I don't know, way too small. So instead of using these two, I reassign different weapons to this action figure. So I have this as a long sniper rifle, and I have also this. So aside from that pistol of General Hawk, Boba Fett also sports this M203 grenade launcher from G.I. Joe Classified series. So I just remodeled it because somehow it looks like the rifle of Boba Fett. So instead of having a scope, which I really don't see any sense of Boba Fett having a scope because he's already using a very technical helmet system for targeting, then something simple as this would do. So instead of having that plastic strap, so I cut it off and replaced it with elastic material, something that you could buy in Walmart. Okay, so that. And those bands come from a 1:6 scale accessories set, which I also have a lot. So that's for a sling system, 1:6 scale, which you could buy at Rattlesnake store, online on eBay, or Monkey Depot, which sells 1:6 scale military action figures. So if you are interested into building military scale action figures like that, which I'm also into, well, we could visit that store. So not affiliated by that store, but anyways, but I just like that store because I buy a lot of accessories from them. So small items like this, which I use for now customizing 1:12 scale military G.I. Joe Classified Series action figures or Star Wars Black Series action figures. But I'm really happy to have this Boba Fett figure, and for the price of $5.99, it really does not hurt so much to use the X-Acto knife on this guy, because if I paid its former retail price last year of about something close to $30, then I don't think I'm able to use the scalpel for this action figure. But for $5.99, and I was still able to get another copy, so I'm able to make this mod, which makes my Boba Fett more articulated. Look at that. So instead of cutting these portions and replacing them with soft goods material, I just retained these two pieces, the front part and the back part of the sash. So actually it really does not look bad on the action figure, so why take it off? So that's it, very simple. So this is the joy of kit bashing or customizing action figures. You could make your own interpretation of the character that you have on hand. Well, it really doesn't have to be really straight, or the design is really strict onto the TV series or the comic book. Anyway, it's your toy, your play, your version. So instead of hunting action figures that are chases here, chases there, you have your own chase version. Something very specific to you. So if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.